How to succeed in writing academic task 1. How to make your examiner look at your answer and say, wow, I like it. Confused? Don't be. Let me explain you a few important tips to succeed in writing academic task 1 answers, especially the table chart, and I will also include a sample answer in my explanation for better understanding. Hello everyone, this is Yesha Manik with IELTSmaterial.com, helping you to prepare for your test, write correct answers and get a higher band score in your IELTS examination. If you find this video helpful, then please do like, share and subscribe IELTS Material YouTube channel. Now let's look into the important tips as well as a sample answer of a table chart. Tip number 1, points to remember, or I would say important points to remember. Point number 1, do not give your own opinion or any information that is not asked for. Point number 2, do not give too many statistical figures in your answer. And finally, point number 3, don't write your answer without a plan or a structure. Tip number 2, summarize the table and divide the data. It is very important to understand what information is presented in the table and how it is presented. Understand whether the data is in past or in present or in the future conditions. Try to manage the table or the data into manageable pieces, or I would say divide the data into groups to explain it better. Also use table description vocabulary to explain the data that is given in the table effectively. So, number 1, understanding the verb tense given in the table. Number 2, using table description vocabulary to explain the answer in a better way. And number 3, dividing the data into manageable pieces or into groups. Tip number 3, keep things organized. Organize the data into well-managed groups or into 2 different main groups to explain the overall point clearly. Writing 2 main body paragraphs for 2 main groups of data will help you structure your answer effectively. Also use the language of comparison when you're actually writing the data, or I would say presenting the data of a table. For example, comparing the highest with the lowest, comparing the increasing trend with the decreasing trend, etc. So this will actually help you in structuring your answer, that is, writing different paragraphs for different groups of data. If you want to know more about other graphs or charts and diagrams, then please check out the link, that is the video link given in the description box. Tip number 4, understand the structure. As I mentioned earlier, writing the answer in a structured manner, that is into separate paragraphs, will help you explain the data effectively. So let us look into the structure once. First paragraph, introduction statement about what you're going to compare. Second paragraph, overall statement that ties everything together, mentioning the significant data in third and fourth paragraph. Third paragraph, that is body paragraph 1, describing the first group of data. And finally, fourth paragraph, that is body paragraph 2, describing the second group of data. Tip number 5, prepare fully and become a master. For this as well, I would give you 4 important points. Number 1, use practice questions to understand the structure. Number 2, review sample answers to learn new vocabulary. Number 3, time yourself when you practice. And number 4, try answering the questions without looking at the dictionary. To know more about the writing process, please visit our website, that is www.ieltsmaterial.com, and you can find numerous questions with sample answers. Also, if you want to learn from our expert trainers, then you can book a free demo by visiting our website.
Now let's look into a sample question to understand the structure of table chart. Here you can see a table and the question says, the table below gives information on visitor statistics for the years 1996, 1998 and 2000 for various World Heritage Sites in Australia. So you can see that there is a column, or I would say there is a group of data specially talking about the year 1996, and the second one talking about 1998, and the third one talking about 2000. The different sites are Great Barrier Reef, Central Eastern Rainforest Reserve, Blue Mountains, Tasmania Wilderness, Shark Bay, Macquarie Island. There are 6 different sites and 3 different years. Let's look into the sample answer and understand the structure better. The sample answer clearly states the structure. How? I would tell you. This is called as introduction statement, where it clearly shows that the question is being paraphrased. The statement says, the table illustrates the number of people visiting 6 World Heritage Sites in Australia between 1996 and 2000. So they have given 3-year time period. It is clear that the total number of visitors giving the overall condition of the table, or I would say summing up the overall data. Total number of visitors to these places showed an upward trend. Also, the Great Barrier Reef was the most attractive tourist destination over the period shown. The Great Barrier Reef. You can see that there is an increase by the year 2000 related to all the sites, whether it is Great Barrier Reef or it is Central Eastern Rainforest Reserve or it is Macquarie Island. Even the Macquarie Island has actually at the end showed an increasing trend. Initially it was 350, but then it decreased by 40 numbers and then again increased by 20 numbers. So anyways, at the end, it is an increasing trend. This can be seen overall in all the sites, or I would say in all the categories. Now, if you take the first body paragraph, it actually talks about the group 1996, and it is actually talking about the first category, that is Great Barrier Reef, that we have explained in the overall statement. It is using a comparative statement related to 1996, 1998, and related to the year 2000. You can also see that not all the categories have been explained. It is just the highest one, the lowest one, and overall how many categories have exceeded. This should be the way that is you utilize in your table chart to explain. There is no need of explaining all the statistical figures or all the categories. Select a few important categories to be explained, and this is called as summing up the data. Read the 4th paragraph, that is the second body paragraph, which talks about the Blue Mountains, Tasmanian Wilderness, were more popular with approximately 5 lakh visitors in 1996. The figures then increase approximately to 6 lakhs and 5 lakhs after 4 years in comparison. So here also you can see that a comparison, that is use of comparative language, is used. 84,000 travelers chose to visit Shark Bay in 1996, exponentially higher than the figure for Macquarie Island with only 350 visitors. While the former experienced a rise to 89,000, the latter dropped slightly to only 330 by the end of the period. This is called as comparing the increasing trend with the decreasing trend. That is what I explained when I was trying to explain you the strategy to write a table chart or to describe a table chart.
I agree that learning this structure is difficult, but these important tips will help you in understanding the structure with ease. If you feel that this method has helped you in getting band 8 in your writing task 1, then do let me know about the same, and you can also write your answers in the comment section below. Most importantly, do not forget to like, share and subscribe this channel. For more free IELTS learning, please follow IELTS Material YouTube channel and stay updated. We will meet again with a new exciting video. Thank you.